Hello there and welcome to part 4 of the Evolutionary Boid in Dominium. So now pilots are sorting their threats by threat levels and proximity. So if there are two equal threats, the nearest becomes the highest threat for them to take on. This is then combined with the pilot's objective prioritization, which will add the new threat or find any existing objectives and increase its priority instead. This prioritization technique will balance out over a few passes so that the most frequent threat becomes the pilot's main priority until it's been taken down. Other factors can be added now, such as threat dealing substantial damages, can have its priority increased dramatically, so this pilot focuses entirely on the new threat. Likewise, personality traits like determination can ensure that the current top priority cannot be trumped, or needs a damn good reason before it decides to change it. You can see here a list of the pilot's current objectives there, and then all of its threat assessments, which it uses to decide what's going to be the top dog as far as it's concerned for an attack. The age counter you can see there is how old its threat assessment is. It'll update this periodically instead of doing it constantly. Kind of trying to emulate how a real life pilot would assess things. They'll be focused on their current target, they'll look around, see if anything else is coming in that's more of a threat, and then judge accordingly. So the 15th run now is the same logic, but with vessel damage back on. Although the furball takes shape quite quickly, it takes a while for things to heat up as the vessels are getting their firing solutions on targets and choosing what threats to decide to attack. But once vessels start getting destroyed, you can see that there's a clear winner quite early on. The stuttering in the video this time is due to me turning vessel derelicts back on, so the vessel fragmentation system is back in play. However, it needs updating. It's generating a few too many triangles and slowing things down. You may have seen a previous video demonstrating this awesome feature. Some better judgment calls need to be coding in, such as vessel pilots changing their objectives if a more opportunistic target becomes available. Like they can't get a firing solution on their current target, but somebody else comes past who is an enemy, and they can get a pot shot at them. But in a nutshell, we have artificial life. We now have pilots with instincts to attack their highest threat in combat, memories allowing them to hold grudges, and they can also exhibit self-preservation in order to avoid being attacked. Kind of the prerequisite for any life form, really. So you can see the blue team are clearly going to be the winners, and once they've taken out the remaining orange one, they will now, instead of attacking each other, assess me as the local highest threat and decide to attack me. This is now a solid basis for the evolving gameplay. It'll need a lot of improvements and a lot of changes, but it's a very flexible system with a lot of tunable parameters. And it's very effective at taking out a human player. I've tried it myself a couple of times. If you don't pay attention, you're dead quite quickly. But it's a great foundation to move forward with, and I can rest easy knowing that I've got a solid artificial pilot platform to work with. Okay, thank you. I think this concludes the Evolutionary Boid series, and thank you for watching yet again, and stay tuned for more development work. Thank you.